Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Dallas Sargent, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Now batting, Walter Stewart. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, their theme song, I heard it in the clubhouse. On the road again? Yeah, they are. I mean, it was a short homestand, and now they're back out there once again playing game 1 on the road. They may as well not unpack their bags. This is a tough trip again.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Get ahead, stay ahead, right now.
Now at the plate, Ricky Bean.
Ricky Bean.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Spahn has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Thomas Good. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hey, push it first. Push it first. 2 down here.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books. No score on the show. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
No out.
Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And these guys have the fewest errors in the American League. You talk about hot shots from the DH, a complete lineup, 9 guys coming at you. They make all the plays. I love how they defend.
Into the box now, J.P. Singleton.
Designated hitter, J.P. Singleton.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, we got one out here.
The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Alex Linder. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Spahn is in pursuit and foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, 2 down.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Lowry will just look this one in, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lipscomb is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Batting ninth, right fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. To third, here's Lowry. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Walter Stewart. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Walter Stewart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now.
Here you go, boys. Come on.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled back. Another 2-2 offering. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again. Ricky Beam. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ricky Beam.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box, Thomas Good. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
One out now.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, put it first. Put it first.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Dominguez.
Stepping in now, Matt Dominguez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play.
All right, come on now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 1 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Swihart is retired, and there's one away. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
A designated hitter, J.P. Singleton.
Hey, come on, guys.
J.P. Singleton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box.
Hey, we got one here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul. Now another 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting.
Into the
second
box
baseman,
now, Alex Linder.
Linder.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, 2 here.
0-1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Two outs here.
Now the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a high pop-up. Reed is there for it. And the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, Keon Broxton. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
The left fielder, number 34, Walter Stewart.
In now, Walter Stewart, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Hard hit ball to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Cut it. Hold it.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Let's turn.
Now batting, first baseman, Thomas. Good.
Into the box, Thomas Good, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
One down right now.
A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. First and second now, 1 man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
There's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Matt Dominguez.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Hey, play the first.
The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Marisnik on the move, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double, and a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Where's the first now? Hey, 2 away.
And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position. And this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marisnick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Tigers get just the one. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 2 and the Tigers 1. Ready once again, J.P. Singleton. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
J.P. Singleton.
Hey, now get ahead right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Marisnick is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Number 9, second baseman
Alex Linder stands in as he looks at a called strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. One and 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
And there's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1-1 now to Iglesias. And the changeup is way low that time. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Zach Henderson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Great job. Great job today. 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 Great job today.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight it's Game 3. Into the box now, Carlos Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Carlos Baez.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, it's been a tough series. I mean, they've lost 2 one-run games, and that's never good. You feel like you get a lead, you're going to hold it, or if you're behind, you're going to catch them. And to fall short and lose by 1 run at the end of the day when the scoreboard says that, it's kind of deflating for the team. They need a big one here.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, designated hitter, Jared Hoying.
Here's Jared Hoying. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
2-0 count and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup.
And this is fouled at the plate. Another full count pitch home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here comes the 1-0. On a line to shortstop. Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. We are still scoreless. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Down and away, ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Gonzalez is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the plays.
Now in the box, Jason Haynes. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
It sounds so cliche. It stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Kevin Smith will be next. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Batting ninth.
Into the box, A.J. Whipple, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
One out, one out.
Now the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
1-1. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two and two count. Here it comes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Standing in now, Carlos Baez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jared Hoying. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Hey, we got no outs.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Third baseman number 13.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Gallo.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Ruknet Odor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ruknet Odor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers ready for another chance. Domingo Santana. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Domingo Santana.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Nicholas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Grounded to first. Corona gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Jason Haynes.
Left fielder.
First pitch
Jason
coming. Here it is.
Haynes.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. The high fastball is in there.
Get down to 1-1.
1-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Smith. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Kevin Smith.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
No problem here. 1 away. So coming to the plate, A.J. Whipple comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Whipple.
In there, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually is a put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Marisnik is after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there, Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now batting, the shortstop.
In now, Carlos Baez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. 6. Ready for another shot now. Jared Hoying, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, that grounder got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Here's Joey Gallo now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Joey Gallo.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Here's the ground ball.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Point rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Rougned Odor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. Amarista's got it, and he's set down, 1 away. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Santana.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lipscomb in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brett Nicholas.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it gets foul.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a step off. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Set to deal on 2 and 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2 and 2. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. 7th inning coming up. Texas is out in front, 1-0. Drew Storen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Drew Storen.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Drew Storen claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ken Giles hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Great job.
From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Zach Henderson will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Malik Smith the next to hit.
Center fielder.
The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Up here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
From the stretch.
Nobody.
To first.
You got it. Load up.
To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Conforto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Michael Conforto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Here's Matt Adams now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground, and this is off the second base bag. Laurie's there, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can, and right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Now batting, Matt Davidson. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody out.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the plays.
First baseman, number 9.
He's set, and the pitch. Marwin Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hey, ready for that ground ball right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. At the plate, Miguel Gonzalez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Adams rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Digging in, Daisuke Shibuya looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Bowden coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Batting 9th.
In now, Austin Hedges. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Runners at the corners. 2 men out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the digging in for his second at bat, Kelly Harley. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
All right, come on now.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Malik Smith will be next. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Up next
digging in to try it again, Malik Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Good ground ball. Turn 2 for you right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, nobody away.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Spahn waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
30,
Michael Conforto. 0
Michael
for 1 here in the early going.
One out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's up and out of air into the archways. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The batter, number 34.
Stepping in now, Matt
Designated
Adams.
hitter, Matt
As the
Adams.
first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man
Here we
out.
go, boys.
And 2.